Xozani bogogo nomkhulu sakwasendoda lesugogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvale emzini yamadoda u-Auntie Usha #1 locksmith. Good morning, happy new day. Today we're saying stop leaving things hanging. Stop it. Stop it. You know sometimes we think we are not achieving our goals, and that's not a point. It's not a matter that we are not achieving our goals. It's because we are leaving a lot of things hanging. We don't finish what we have started. Especially when it comes to traditional healing. When you go to the medical doctor for help, maybe you have flu, you have tonsils, whatever that you have. Normally, or under general circumstances, they are bound to give you antibiotics, and accept the fact that they have told you to finish the course, but the package on its own, it says finish the course. And we normally respect that and say, the doctor said I must finish the course. I can't go drink with you guys and everything. I can't eat that. Doctor said I mustn't eat. I can't drive because doctor said I mustn't drive because I'm taking antibiotics. Maybe it's for 7 days or for 5 days or for 3 days. It doesn't matter. We respect that. We always respect that. But when it comes to the traditional antibiotics, whereby the traditional healer will say to you, no matter what you do, but this one you must finish it, and it must be finished in 7 days. Just for an example, no matter what you do, you need to pray this way for at least these numbers of days. No matter what you do, this is the prayer that is required. No matter what you do, the pastor tells you, your prophet tells you to say, here's 5 liters of water. This 5 liters of water, it has to last you for at least 5 days. You bath with it and you drink it, or you do whatever with it. It has to be done within 5 days. You'll go to a place to go do whatever that needs to be done in that place, and you'll find this person has this motif from this healer, these motifs from this healer, these motifs from this healer, and everything. And you'll swear, they are also healers. Why? Because they don't finish what they've started. They are leaving things hanging. And the same people that loves leaving things hanging are the ones that are always complaining to say, my stuff, it's not doing well. Things are not going well, Gogo. Gogo, I don't know what to do. Gogo, I don't know what to do. But let's unpack it maybe further. Maybe I will do my level best to help you to deal with this thing if you have a problem on it, because it's not just a problem when it comes to traditional healing only. It's also a problem in your life in general. You have a good relationship, you just left it. You didn't say I don't love you anymore and everything. You just left it hanging. Then you are happy with this person, or now you are married with this person and everything, and then that person now sends you a very hot message. I was watching that movie and it reminded me and you sitting there, whatever, I so miss you, I still love you and everything. Boom. You told your new partner, your new husband, your new wife that you have moved on. Can't you didn't leave them? You left things hanging. You just left things hanging. And you didn't bother to go back and say, look, I've started a new relationship because I just grew out of this relationship and I would like us to end this thing officially. You don't do that. You start a project, you start a business. The business is still, it's still crawling, it's still crawling. Maybe by stomach, not even by knees, still crawling. And you leave it. Or you just ignore it, leave it hanging, and you focus on other things. And that becomes a pattern in your life. as I've said, it's not just Muti. That becomes a pet in your life. Then the medical doctor gives you antibiotics. You take 1, 2 times and 3 times, and then you're done. You don't want to finish their course and everything. You go back to alcohol and everything. So what? You left your life hanging. Your life is at stake now. Your health is at stake now. You didn't finish the course because you were rushing to impress other people who don't care about you, who are with you because of you look better, but not knowing that you're still sick because of you didn't finish your antibiotics. You are in communication with this company, you know, you are motivating, they send you from pillar to post and everything, but you end up losing interest, meaning you are leaving things hanging. Other people, they go to an extent of changing a number just like that. Changing the number just like that, knowing very well that you have given so many people, you have made business cards and everything. How many people had 500 business cards printed, but they've never used even 100 of them? Their 400 goes down on waste. Why? Because you're leaving things hanging. Leaving things hanging is going to destroy you. Because why? These things that we are leaving hanging, most of them, we ask for them from our ancestors, from our gods. We go there, we pray, siyapahla, we do whatever, we do what it takes for them to bless us with these things. The same things that when they are on their way to us, we leave them. Many people, many of us, we went to 7 days of financial breakthrough, asking, begging our ancestors for financial breakthrough. But how many people are waiting? And how many people have left things hanging? Others, they did it for 3 days. They just, you know, I can't wake up at 12. And it's not easy to wake up at 12. Others, they wake up twice, at 12 and 4 a.m. Only to find that at 12, they sleep around 1. Then they wake up at 4 a.m. again. They have to go to work. They have to go look for work. They have to go look for business. But when you did it 3 times and everything, and you think things are fine, you're wrong. You're lying to yourself. Why I'm saying that is because of when you make a call, sometimes it rings forever. Then the person is aware that, okay, you called and they know the reason. Most of the time, ancestors, they function in that way. We make a call to them. We burn candles. We use our combo, yellow and blue and everything. Sometimes they don't respond, but they're seeing what there's a missed call here from him, from her. We know what she wants. We know what he needs. We will go back to them. And only to find out when they return your call, when you left things hanging with them, you're no longer interested in that. You are now interested in something else. I hate people who goes and burn candles and say, I love that woman, I love that man. My ancestors, if you can give me that woman and everything. And you just wanted something out of her, or you wanted money out of him, and that's it. But you've already told your ancestors. So whatever relationship now that you have is no longer progressing, or you're no longer getting a good relationship. Why? Because you have left things hanging with that person that you have reported to your ancestors. Going back to the issue of us making a call to ancestors to say, I need help, I need this, I need this, I need this. Ancestors, they work like the old system whereby you will phone and leave a message and say, please come back to me, this is what I need. Or you just say, the reason for my call, it's A, B, C, D, E. We can use it the same way as we are using now on WhatsApp and everything. Sending a WhatsApp doesn't mean that person will respond instantly. You can send a WhatsApp today, that person responds next week, but with a positive answer, or rather with a negative answer. But we like to expect only the good, while there's a good and there's a bad things that could come back to us. So if we leave things hanging, you are going to forget to make that important call that was going to change your life. You are going to fail to make that trip to that healer that was going to help you, and that healer was going to change your life. You are going to miss the opportunity to go to that church service that was announced on radio and everything, and you felt it in your heart, ukuthi, oh, I can feel this pastor, I can feel this prophet, I can feel this this person, that this person is going to assist me. But you delay, you keep on postponing things. Then you are the same person that complains to say things are not going well. I'm not finding joy in my life. Then what does that do? It opens a small passage between you and somebody that wants to induce something into your life. That's somebody that wants to do something bad into your life. Then whatever bad motive that they are using, when it gets to you, it gets something that it can capitalize with. What is that? You always leave things hanging. So even if there's a voodoo involved in your life, you're no longer going to say that. Why? Because of vele. You'll say, yeah, but anyway, I remember I started this, I didn't finish and everything. I bought a machine, I said I want to start sewing. I didn't start, I've bought an oven, I wanted to start a bakery. I couldn't start. I did that. And because of now you are frustrated, these things are starting to tell you from internally that you are actually playing with your luck. Then you start talking to people. You start talking to telling whoever that cares to listen, to say, I would have been far by now. I have a qualification in this. I know that person. There are people that will tell you about a certain traditional healer and say, I know that person. I know. I once went to him. Yeah, he's good, but he couldn't help me. You're lying. They gave you traditional antibiotics, you didn't use them. They've told you that you must come back for a follow-up within 3 months, you didn't go back. And now you are complaining, now you are lying, now you are bad-mouthing that healer to say they are not working. You're lying. You're supposed to go back to pastor. Pastor told you about they are going to have something else that is going to involve your problems. You must be part of that congregation. You didn't go. You're lying. There was a report that you were supposed to put together. You didn't put that report together. You've decided to let it go of your invoice. You were supposed to justify how did you get to this amount, and you say, those people don't want to pay me. We are living in tough times. Everybody's praying to survive the next day. But if we keep on postponing things, if we keep on let it go of things that we claim that they're important to us, they are of importance to us, then we're lying to ourselves. We are definitely lying to ourselves. But the question is, for how long are we going to lie to ourselves? For how long are we going to leave things hanging? Every year when people start a year, they start a year with so-called New Year's resolutions. How many people are leaving that hanging? When you started a year, you said you actually joined the gym. But 6 months down the line, you realize that the gym has been debiting money from your account for nothing. You are losing money, you are bleeding financially. Why? Because you have left the gym thing hanging. You wanted to study something, you have enrolled. You have enrolled and you have paid for registration and everything. You've bought the textbooks, but you're not going. What happens? You've left things hanging. Why? Then what results are you expecting to see? What results? What is it that you are so ambitious that you think, no, definitely, no matter what, that is going to happen, while there is no proper, profound action that you have taken from what you have started. Remember, we spoke about the power of starting. The power of starting, yes, it's amazing. I hear people say, yes, Coco, I've started this, I've started this, I've started this. Starting only is useless. Start needs a follow-up. Start means moving. You need to move. You can't stay the same place. You need to move. You need to start and then do what it takes. Every day, add something, do something. Even if it's just in your thought, think of something, do it. Think of something, do it. Why? It's necessarily. It's what it should happen. You can't just start and leave things thinking that things will happen automatically, just out of the blue. No, things will be fine. No, I don't have a problem. As long as I've started, what is important? Gogo Bathini said, what is important is to start. Yes, I was talking about the power of starting. But don't use the power of leaving things hanging after starting them. So, whether you are starting the year or you are ending the year or you are in a mid-year or whatever, don't leave things hanging. Finish what you have started. I've seen the good thing about the scoop, the negative things about the scoop, why scoop is not working well, why this is, why this is, why this. Most of the time, people that they see, whatever that they took from their healer, whether it's water, whether it's e-goop, whether it's a snake, whether it's a boys, whether there are terms and conditions based on that. If they are saying to you, you are talking to your thing every Tuesday and on Monday, you mustn't do A, B, C, D, E, you're going to live that life for the rest of your life for as long as you're using that particular thing. Most of the people who complain, who lie to other people to say a certain thing, it doesn't work, it's because they know they are talking about their personal weak point. Then they are taking their weak point, they want to make it affect to a person that is honestly not aware how does this thing works. A victim that is watching that video to learn and experience, to say, I want to know from people who are expertise. There's a difference between an expertise and somebody that knows about it. As an expertise is somebody that has used it and is still using it, and they know what it takes for you to achieve whatever. Somebody that knows it is somebody that thought it's enough just to know this is scope, and then they just know the basics, and that's it. So today we're saying, stop leaving things hanging. Finish what you have started. If you are ending a relationship, end it. And stop this thing that when you leave your jobs, you just drop your employer. You just drop them. No, I got a job. I always tell entrepreneurs that if you're finding somebody who are expertise in a certain industry, and you offer them a good package for them to work for you because of you want to grow your business, if that person says to you, I can start yesterday, I can start tomorrow, I can leave this place anytime, don't get excited, because they are going to leave you the same way. If you are proposing a love relationship to somebody and they say to you, no, at any time I'm tired of this person, and not for them to tell you, you know what, you seem like a nice lady, you seem like a nice guy and everything, but I need to officially end things in a good faith with this person, then I can think of starting another relationship. Meaning, you want to properly close the door behind you so that it's easier for you to open a new door. But the problem that we have in these days that we're living in, we just drop things. We just get excited. There's a video that is coming to say the pastures are not always greener. Sometimes you see greener and it's just a lot of shit. Pastures are not always greener. So when you leave your present project, relationship, whatever, job, leave it in a way that it's possible that you can go back and say, hey, Chief, I thought it's going to be better out there. No. Those guys, no, are playing with me. Are playing cards with me. No, I'm not happy there. I'd rather come back here. in the same position, it's okay, let's work. Then they open doors for you because they know how loyal you are. They know what you are not leaving things just hanging. Salwa sendo to Gogo Bathini Mbatha mavula kuvaliwe emzini omanye amadoda u-anti usha number 1 locksmith. Till we meet again, thokozani.